Welcome back. If you don't know the initials EDM, that stands for electronic dance music. I like all kinds of music, and I like to have all kinds of music on this program. So I thought to myself, how about that Skull Candy? And voila, it's Cam Rutherford and Trenton Taylor. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Pleasure to have you here. Talk about EDM and why this is the music that you do.
Well, I've actually done a lot of music, but I found my way into this. It's an interesting story. I was in an awful accident a couple of years ago. I was wearing Skull Candy headphones, and they saved my life. And people started calling me Skull Camdy because my name's Cam. And anyway, I've always loved electronic dance music, but I've never had a lot of success with a lot of the other genres of music that I've done, metal and rock bands and that kind of stuff. Everybody's trying to play music, but nobody is committed. Anyway, but this is something that brings a lot of people together. People seem to care for it, and it's something I'm just very passionate about. So,
good for you. Well, sometimes it's a journey to find the right thing. Trent, you mentioned that you're not necessarily really an EDM guy, but here you are playing with Cam.
Yeah, well, we've listening to some EDM lately, and it's been kind of stagnant and still. It's kind of the same thing, and so we had kind of had the idea, well, let's do some collaboration with some, more regular styles of music, and try to implement it in that way. And so we got together and we just, started jamming, and it worked really well. So.
Very cool. So we want to make sure to give enough time for you guys to get your tracks in. Tell folks where they can find out about Skull Candy online.
All right. ReverbNation.com is one place where you can find 4 of our songs that are going to be on my full debut album. I'm going to be collaborating with a lot of other musicians. One young and bright musician I'm very excited to be working with is her name's Kelsey Bright. She's from the Salt Lake area, and it's going to be an amazing song. And of course, another featured song is going to be with Trenton. And anyway, ReverbNation.com. We've got 4 singles for pre-release right now, and if you go and purchase any of those tracks, half of the proceeds go to the Fender Music Foundation, which is in supporting.
Well familiar with it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah. For the viewers who don't know, it's to support music education. Programs are losing funding for their music, and it's a shame. Kids need to be able to have that. So.
Good for you. Yeah, the Fender folks are good friends of Park City Television, so nice to know that you're part of their team as well. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. Will you play?
Yeah, for sure.
Please? All right, then. Skull Candy.